Gang, where are your nipples? Lord, thank you for another day. Thank you for being with me. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. We back on No, I'm Not a Human. I ain't gonna lie, I stopped playing that drunk after the first episode because I wanted to play so many games, but we're gonna continue this on. So, let's continue. I'm sorry if y'all hear my keyboard and mouse. Uh-oh, threw me right in. Let me shut up. I do not remember what happened. I did not watch my last episode. Did y'all test him already? I think I did.
Cap.
Lost this little girl in my house. I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like doing those voices. So I'm just gonna throw a voice changer over all these. I want my mommy. I need to test you, gang. What do you want to check? She got a lazy eye, ain't it? Check them eyes. You're gonna look inside my eyes? Will you see what I'm thinking about? In that case, I'll make sure to think really carefully. Don't worry. Boy, your eye about green? Is that normal? That is normal. People got that's not normal. I ain't gonna lie. I can't kill a kid. Yes, I can. No, I can't. I don't have no more. Alright. Let's go to bed, bro. Yeah, how was y'all day, man? Mine was great. It was alright. Check outside. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Not only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to the house. Oh, so very soon. Guys, I promise you I can read. I just start recording right after work, so I'll be a little dazed. Oh, that's a head. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like somebody has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy, pale visitor. Or are you talking about the one with that snatched waist and skin that don't look like it fits? FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looters. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there's a few more body bags. Type. That boy an advantage level threat? Y'all heard that, right? Oh, I forgot to check the doggone drunk. Oh, I can't. Oh, there's none on that. None on that today? None on that either. Anyways. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return. So our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. There is not a choice. Where you gonna take, dude? Bro, that was my guy. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it'll all be over. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Bro, you took the dude that I wanted to keep, bro. He was cool. Gang, where are your nipples? What did you think of that guy, the one in his suit? Just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suit will restore order. The suits will restore order. Or should we take matters in our own hands? Doing what I can, and what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death, stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? Not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes. Things will never go back to the way they were. Life's changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. No, it won't, bro. I tried to leave, dude. Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet out here tonight. Good evening. May I come in? Are you watching my house? What? No, don't be silly. It's simply rare for a full house to stay so silent at night. Usually you can hear some kind of drunken shouting, or crying, or screaming. Who are you, gang? I'm a surgeon. I used to operate on the sick. Our ward was always short on funding, so I often ended up handling patients with conditions outside my specialism. Oh, this is a word salad. And now, the hospitals are gone, so I just wander and help where I can. If you let me in, I can tell you what happened to the hospitals. Who do you look like? You know them big fat ears, bro. You're like Martin Lawrence. Come in. Thank you. I hope I can help someone here. Yeah. You can help these nuts. Pause. Oh, man. How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all. You look very unusual. So you noticed. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I'd rather not. She looks like she's gonna come in here and just give that butt up for the free ski, especially in a time like this. It's gonna definitely spread diseases. I've never been good with people. That's no changing now. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with the, well, I had it worse. Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you if you want, baby. You could practice. Yo, maybe we could try connecting together. Should I do it for the plot? I'm not doing it for the plot. You should leave. I never expected you to answer any different. Do you think facing the end all alone will make things any easier? Well, he doesn't think so. Who is he? Man, go back to your boyfriend, bro. That droopy skin. Let me in. It's finna go nighty-night. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe an abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Or film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. It's like he has AIDS or syphilis around him. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but do you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo. If you see a black patches, you found a visitor. Now science time. The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive. Energeca with a skull? With Energeca, you're alive. Wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water. Now available from the Forest Delivery. Order at 285-972. What is that? You guys didn't see that? Whatever. I'm testing you off the rip. I don't care if you want your mommy. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Bro, she has, like... I don't like it. Please don't do it again. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually considering killing her. It's just something off about her. It's just the way she looks. Oh, here he go. Let's take a photo together. What is that? Maybe I'll sign it. Bro, that's just it. Maybe take the cap off your camera first. Oh, that's the one without a cap on. You know, this might just be my greatest performance. Maybe the boys. So he wasn't a visitor, bro. I just killed the. I'm just gonna start killing everybody, bro. F it, dog. I'm finna go in there and murder her, bro. I'm finna have to be alone, dog. That might be a bad decision, but I don't care, bro. Oh, I forgot. I'm listening. What happened to the hospitals? Oh, it was awful. When things started to go wrong, people rushed into the hospitals. Everyone was desperate to know if they were a visitor. We tried to explain that we didn't really know how to test for that. But nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving, making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. In the end, FEMA showed up and, well, they decided the crowds were a threat to outbreak contaminant. So they took all the patients to the quarantine zones and the hospitals. Well, they just shut down. So FEMA put you out of work. To tell you the truth, after the hospitals closed their doors, I went to Triag. Triag? Am I retarded? Am I supposed to say that? Whatever. I went to Triag at one of the quarantine zones. So you're just another FEMA bastard. You don't know the whole story and your words wound me. Maybe, no. Forgive me, I'm not ready to tell about that just yet. Well, you're getting tested, buddy. Let me see your teeth. Thank you for your concern, but my teeth are in perfect health. So you may check for signs being a visitor. Of course, take a look. Perfect teeth, huh? Perfect, aren't they? A friend of mine did them for me, free of charge, and I operated on him not long ago. I wonder how he's doing now. What did I tell y'all a couple of minutes ago, right? That I was gonna blow everybody's head off? Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I knew it. I'm not playing with you, boy. See, I'm too nice. This little girl got lucky, boy. Everybody in here dead, bro. Dang, I killed my guy. Go to sleep. Go to doggone sleep, bro. Let's get out of there. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked. What? Tears streaked. She drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought: things will only get worse. Come on, gang. You gotta be positive, bro. Positive mindset only. I don't need all that negativity. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. What a loser, dog. Honestly. Doggone loser. He was in high school, he would have got wedgies and shoved in lockers. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Anyways, let me order some more I can't. Whoa. That's a lot of fire. Looks like no one is coming tonight. Am I in here with this girl by myself? Now I look like a creep. It's bad looks. It's horrible looks. I hope I didn't get the worst ending. We interrupt the program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember to support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. This is the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report of the nature of the visitors. That boy coke, doc? That's weed, that's meth, and that's cocaine. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from the deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment going wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. That boy got an AK? Studies show that the visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or unaware whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 000451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. One more time. Even the hardest workers need a break. Who does he think he is, bro? With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro cigarettes for real men. Disclaimer: the company is not liable for any harm that may occur to lungs or lifespan. Consume at own risk. Now available through the Forest food delivery card on 285-917. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Why not? Can't look through there. I'm going to call. It's Forest 285-917. Call him. Hello, you reached the Forest delivery. Would you like to place an order? Dang, I ain't got no cat food. I don't even have a cat. 2 cans of Energica. Thank you, your order's been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Cool. I wonder if I tried to call my dead neighbor, what would happen? 7130. Uh-oh. 713023. Please forgive me. I am fresh off of work. Why you ain't pick up the phone? Pick up the phone. 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 Bro. I literally only, like, let me see your hands. Okay, yeah, she's not nobody. She's not a visitor. I just said she's not nobody. Ain't my cat ugly? That actually sounds a little crazy. Oh, the radio. Let's see what we hitting on. I usually skip this part. I keep effing up. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. Female official officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. Speed this up. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone please help. He got slammed out on radio, bro. Dang, dog. Let me go test her one more time. Just to get my energy on. I need to test you. I already seen your eyes, your hands, your teeth. I don't want to ask to see your armpits, bro. You look at her and realize this is overkill. You just want to know how I am. I'm really tired, kind of just... That is overkill, bro. I'm glad you didn't do it. I would have to blur that out for all the freaks. How many minutes? 18? I done went through about 3 nights. Oh, that joint getting evil. Oh, the music getting evil. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? They're gonna take shelter there and die from lung cancer with all that smoke in the air. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. That boy look like what's his name? Lobo from DC. Y'all don't know about that. Ain't they hanging people? On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. This pure poetry? Let my dough. Alright, Forest delivery here. Have a good night. Yeah, get out of here, buddy. I don't want to have a conversation with you. Hey! Hey, boy, you look crazy. Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kind of knee-deep in escort right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving this passenger, and then, well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not a here. And now there's my car. I have a new car. Those FEMA... Yo. Ew! So I was driving this fare, right? but I noticed his teeth were too white, way too white, you know. So I kind of snuck him over to FEMA, and they weren't exactly gonna let him skedaddle. At first, they praised me like, "Good job, citizen. Help us help you." Yada yada yada. But then, dragged me away from the car. Turned out they wanted me in the slammer too. So I kind of cracked one of them with a bottle I had sort of stashed in my coat when I legged it. Few thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them efforts in yellow. That's so racist. Blinking, they'll snatch you up. Yeah, buddy, you're the first person I'm testing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know why I walked right back to that window. Hey, get out of the way. Enough, stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Bro, close them legs. 5 kids? Bro, you just popping them out like candy, ain't it? Where'd the other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. First of all, you just said you don't know where he's at. Second of all, his house? Y'all don't live together? You got 5 children? Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with somebody who acts like a... But you just said that you were going to go to his house and forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. I'm really only letting these people in so I can, like, talk to them. We'll be out here by tomorrow, I promise. Yo, buddy, you're gonna die by tomorrow. What's good, gang? Who here? Yeah, buddy, I'm gonna let you know right now. You might as well go back down them doggone steps. Hey, can you let me in? What happened? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the bosses wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at the hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There is no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. It's cool. I'm gonna use you as a FEMA letter. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we went to put these fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report the FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You could throw it away or use it for something else. Actually, I'm glad I let you in now. I'm glad I let you in. Yep. Lily's gonna blow your head off in the morning. And then you're suffering. We're at 22 minutes. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems like one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remain unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attackers had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Who is you? Silence is the harbinger. What? Harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolled for us all, filling our ears with endless dead. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where the visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Sermon in Noonan. Yo, am I about to say a ritual? Am I saying a Harry Potter curse? I'm not saying that. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspicion of corpse disposal. Yeah, I'm off that TV for today. I don't even want to watch no more. It's stuffy in here. You okay? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired like me. He's shy around new people too, so he's been extra clinky. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all this, but it's too late to change any of that now. Yeah, it's stuffy, huh? You're getting tested. Fine, go ahead and test me. I have nothing to hide. Stand still. She's radiating that LGBT clue. Yep, okay. Disheveled and cranky as always. Leave her alone. Nothing. Yeah, take it, bro. I'm effed up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's so hot. How are you feeling, bro? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out no longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Sure, nothing to hide. Everything I had went up in flames. Sure, whatever. You only get a charred corpse, though. Hey, bro. He for real just going through it. But he got a dark aura. How did it turn out? I want to just put him out his misery, though. Like, it's just sad looking at this. Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. Still think FEMA's coming after you? Really hope not, you know. Yeah, I kind of messed up heading to FEMA like that. Should have known they'd try to snatch me too, you know. I figured they'd just take the passenger and leave me be. Instead, they took my car and dang near shot me. But think about it, man. What else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor. And if he was a human? Hey, don't say that, man. I ain't exactly feeling too swell about what happened, alright? Man, I miss the days when you could just sit behind the wheel and not think about nothing. Now, with these visitors, maybe the next passenger will decide to put a bullet in you. Stand up, buddy. You're on your way, but listen, I'm not saying no, just you'll see for yourself. They ain't exactly pretty. Just normal hands, man. I figured if I don't smoke, I have to pick my fingers bloody from the nerves by now. I murdered him and I low-key feel bad. But not really though, cause I actually put him out his misery. Just took me to Cutwaters. Yeah, shut up. See your teeth. My folks used to tell me my smile was the first thing people see, first impressions and all that. Or you just look like a lizard, man. Go on, man, I'm ready. But like, bro, these photos are not what they said it was supposed to be. Just keep photos of me with my pops in the cab. Not the only one taking pictures of me out of feds and you. I'm not gonna kill anybody tonight. The rest of the people can stay here. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describing a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas have been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. It's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Night time. It's gonna be the last night. This music is crazy. There's no time for this today. What you mean? There's no time for this today. Did I lose? Guys? I wasn't planning to drop by, but I had a vision. Something strange is happening here. When I look in your house, a certain passenger comes to mind. Like when you face something so dark that you don't want anything anymore. The cold earth watches you. Did you do something? I killed visitors. How am I supposed to survive? No, something definitely wrong. Wait, I see it now. You were too scared. Oh goodness. Your fear has blinded you. I don't think I can fix what's coming next. I'm so sorry. What you mean? Dying is terrifying. I know that well. Did I just lose, bro? The dread alone can drive you mad. Pushing you toward terrible choices. Oh, I am so much like Berlizzi. I can see the plans they had laid out for you. Yet seeing what lay ahead only made things worse. Did I just blow my own head off? What was it that scared you so? Pain? fading away. You can't stop it. Sooner or later. But you choose sooner. Yo, I blew my own scalp off, bro. Hey, I'm getting stomped out? I'm truly sorry. I'm getting stomped out, bro. They're stomping me out, bro. Is that me? What? My drip is trash, dog. A blue knit sweater, long sleeve with a... what am I looking at? They threw you out into the street. They kicked me out my own house, unarmed, bloodied. I got kicked out my own house. You have no strength left to crawl away from the sunlight. No way to end your suffering on your own terms. You'll burn slowly. And there's no one left to blame. Unless... What happened? Unless what? Unless what? Guys, I suck, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. The part 2 I make is literally the last part. I think this is part 2. This is literally the last part. I am actually so doggone trash, bro. But hey, that's a game finished, you know. Let me know if you want me to retry, redo. I'll definitely do it with better decisions this time. But appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your night, day, whenever this uploads. Pray that God can bless you in any beautiful way that He decides. And peace.
Smoking bone, 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 bone. I'm tweaking on that. I'm smoking back with it. Murder one, first degree. We had to run in the streets. All my niggas.